this Tuesday morning. Thank you guys for being here. And we also have a very inspiring story for everybody out there right now.
The song playing gives you an indication where we're going. It's the next installment of Tell TJ. He's searching the country for incredibly heartwarming stories.
And today we have a family that unexpectedly grew, adopting not just one child, not two, not three, but four. TJ is here with more on this amazing family, TJ.
Okay, guys, let's be honest, though. If a couple has 6 kids, they might be looking forward to the day the youngest turns 18. All right? And this couple was looking forward to being empty nesters. They had a motorcycle. There was a plan for a boat. They had a plan in place to move to Florida after retirement. Then they met a little girl they wanted to adopt. They got a call and said, hey, can you take one more? Then they got another call and said, hey, can you take 2 more? And they kept saying yes. Michelle has 4 daughters. Don has 2 sons. Michelle and Don got married, instantly making them a family of 8. But 8 wasn't enough. They decided to adopt Lily, only to find out later Lily had a sister, Lucy. So they adopted her too, making this a family of 10. Only to find out later, Lily and Lucy had 2 more siblings, so they adopted them as well, making this now a family of 12. Got it? Tell me everybody's birthday.
Oh, Lord.
Don and Michelle Beauchesne married in 2011. Their kids, all from previous marriages, are now between the ages of 18 and 29.
We were really going to empty nest. I mean, we talked about how awesome our empty nest was going to be.
What was the moment that changed that plan?
Meeting Lily.
Liliana, or Lily, was a foster child at the school where Michelle worked. Michelle and the entire family immediately fell in love with Lily.
We met her, and it was just life-changing for us. And, you know, we started thinking differently. And I'm like, well, empty nesting sounds kind of boring anyway.
Don and Michelle started the adoption process. But on the very day they submitted the paperwork to adopt Lily, they got a phone call.
They said, would you guys be interested in considering maybe fostering or possibly adopting a second one? How long do we have to decide? You know, we need to talk about something like that. You know, how long do you have to decide? They said 2 minutes. We're on our way to the hospital later.
Lily's biological mother was about to have another baby. That child, too, was going to end up in foster care. Don and Michelle said yes, which meant these wannabe empty nesters would be new parents to 2 children under the age of 3.
I was scared to death because I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids are older, infants, babies, crying up all night, like diapers.
But just as they were getting settled into their new life with an expanded family, the surprises and kids kept coming. They were watching a story on the local news about a little girl in need of a liver transplant.
I looked at Dawn and I said, she looks so much like Liliana. It's so weird. And the next day, Lily came to school and she said, my sister was on TV.
Unbeknownst to Don and Michelle, the 2 kids they had just adopted had 2 older siblings, Jamie and Jeremiah, who'd been with other foster families. The adoption agency asked if they take on the 2 additional kids in order to unite all 4 siblings.
We wanted to like not jump in and just do a hard decision and then get into it and, you know, not be able to afford it or not be able to handle it.
It's today!
The family had a big day recently. They loaded up for a trip to the county courthouse for the annual Adoption Day ceremony. The day when this family of 8, then 10, officially, legally, became a family of 12. Wearing their superhero outfits, Jeremiah and Jamie, who picked their own new legal names of London and Brooklyn, finally have a forever family, and with their siblings.
These kids didn't make a choice in here. They just are collateral damage. Somebody's got to be their voice.
You said you were chosen. I don't think you meant by an adoption agency.
No, but it wasn't our plan. God definitely put this in our path.
Because you're the superhero. You're the superhero. Bless your hearts. Here you are, ready to the empty nesters and anything, but has it ever, at any moment, become overwhelming at all?
I think in the beginning it was a little overwhelming because our house was under construction and they moved in right 3 days before Christmas. We didn't have a Christmas tree up at the time because there was so much construction going on and just them getting used to our routine and us getting used to their routine. But other than that, I honestly think that it just feels like it's always been.
Beautiful.
But it's not just the kids. You have a big extended family even here in our audience, including some of those grandkids. And TJ, you had a chance to spend a time around this extended family. What did you get from it?
You know, initially I thought they were crazy, like everybody, right? You hear the story, and then you get to the house and you meet them, and it makes sense. But he tells me this story about they look at the kid, they were arguing or something one time, and go, you know what? She looks like you right here. You know what? He gets that from you, and they forget. Oh yeah, that's a black kid. That's not my biological child. But I'm saying, the point is, it's just family. You don't see a black kid and a white parent. You don't see younger this or separation of any kind. It's just family. That's what you feel when you get to
That's TJ's daughter back there, just so you know.
Don't tell them. They'll try to adopt her before we get out of here.
Hey, do you all want to meet the kids?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring them on out. Come on out. Come on out, everybody.
Wow, what a house. and I have a question for the older kids. With your mom and dad, they're going to be empty nesters. And what do you think you heard they were planning to adopt? Not one, not two, but 4 kids.
Well, I've always wanted to be an older sister, so I automatically fell in love with the idea. I was like really excited to meet them, and as soon as I did, they just were placed right in my heart, and I had them ever since.
There's always room in your heart. I don't know about room in the tummy. Mom and Dad, I understand the young ones love cupcakes when they come to New York.
They do.
Is it okay if they have some cupcakes? You know, we're like, we say we're going to have it, then set them off to the side. Well, that's from our friends at Georgetown.
What do you do about it? You don't all sit it up and then leave them with the parents.
Gotta keep the cup on the stage.
But Michelle and Don, you're such selfless people. And it's not all about the kids, but you must feel like a bus driver sometimes.
We do I feel like I need one of those little signs on the back of my car, like Mom's taxi. They're going in a million different directions every day, and then getting to work is kind of crazy sometimes.
And we have a little something for you. The kids were in on this.
Yeah.
And Maddie has something she's gonna give you right now. She's gonna give you a box. As a kid, yes. And Michelle, take the box. And you can open it up.
See what's
I
inside.
don't know if I should trust that the kids were involved in it.
Trust it, the kids are right. And take a look at the monitor, because that right there, and you'll... And this truck is not on the market yet. It's going to debut at the LA Auto Show, but you're going to be the first one in the country with it. It's going to be in your driveway this summer. So you're going to enjoy an 8-passenger to get everybody in.
TJ, you spent some time in the home, and Michelle was talking about the renovations that were taking place there and everything. Because that expand the house.
And you immediately think we get more kids, you need more clothes and cost. And I'm seeing these renovations. I said, well, why are you guys working on that instead of working on this? Why is this the priority? I said, you know what? That's what we can afford right now. This is the project we can handle. So there's some real challenges.
Well, hopefully we can help you out in that regard, too, because our dear friends at IKEA are giving you $10,000 for products and services.
like, you know, it's out of the ordinary to do something like this. And so it's just so very overwhelming and grateful. Thank you so much for everything.
Oh, yeah, we got to give these kids a cupcake. And we want to thank all of you for being here and for sharing your story. I mean, this is so incredible. And as TJ, as you said, this is all about family. And nothing, and you guys do so much for so many other people. We're just happy we can do a little something for you, and hopefully it helps.
And the big siblings.
And the big siblings, yeah. You're a big sister now. So congratulations to Don Michelle and all the kids. And if you know someone with a great story, you go to our website and Facebook, and you can tell TJ, and we start to say that TJ stands for tearjerker. That's right. We'll be right back, everybody.